Coach, obviously you've had a historic career, successful career here in Philadelphia. Now, towards the end of the stretch of your season, are you cherishing every moment?
Probably not as much as I should, Tessa. I'm still a coach at heart and competitive, and if we were undefeated, then I'd be cherishing everything. But we've had some tough games, and you think about that. To be honest with you, it's just what comes with the territory. But the competition that I've been a part of for all of these years, I wouldn't replace that with anything. Other than those peaceful nights after a win that I spoke about earlier. But it's been an awesome time for me. I've been so lucky. I'm very grateful for that, and most of all grateful for those relationships that you have with the players that you've coached and the coaches that you've have been on your staff, and all those people that just care about you, and I'm very grateful for that.
You mentioned the relationship with players. You've made an impact on the game of college basketball and in players. How have this team this year made an impact on you in your final season?
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned the story about this young man, Charlo, who is a wheelchair-bound basketball player and just a really good guy. A couple of my guys went up and played basketball with him at his house in a wheelchair. That's about as cool as it gets. It's just a neat photo opportunity we taped it, and just so proud of them, for just not thinking about themselves for any stretch of time, and they didn't. They just thought about Charlo and what it meant to him, and they were his great friend at that point, and that's what life is about. We need to be friends to others.
And ending your career here at your alma mater, how special is that for you?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool because LaSalle gave me a chance. They didn't have to give me a scholarship so many years ago, and then they gave me a chance to be an assistant coach, which then gave me a chance to eventually be a head coach. So I'm very grateful to LaSalle. I could never repay them. Whatever I paid back is paling in comparison to what they gave to me.
And you've seen a lot of growth in the game, especially here in the Big Five in Philadelphia, now the Big Five Classic. Where do you hope to see the future of college basketball go?
Yeah, and I mentioned it in my comments here, we're in an interesting place in college athletics. I don't know if this can sustain as we are right now. I think there has to be some governance, some centering of where we are, and I think there will be. I'm confident that smarter people than me can figure all this stuff out. Because it's a fabulous game and a fabulous college opportunity but I don't want the education to be seemingly not as important. We need to value that education that these people are able to get because of the opportunities in college sports, and just don't want to get too far away from that. I want them to really appreciate going to school every day, and because it's pretty fabulous to learn.
And my final question, any advice for younger coaches that maybe someone gave a good advice to you that you'd want to share?
Yeah, just I think most of the older guys that you ask that question of would always say the same. Just be yourself, but be your authentic self, but make sure you're thinking about others first. Don't make it about you. Make it about your players, make it about your assistant coaches. And when the time comes, make sure that you're with your family wholeheartedly. Leave the basketball at the gym.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations.